Episode 20, without permission. Warning. Listeners' discretion is advised for mature audience only. Hey, look, check this out. Back when I was in general population, before I was placed on maximum security, I was a cook in the kitchen where I used to work alongside this guy named School Bus, who was given this name from how once upon a time he got high on Xanax and stole a school bus and wreaked havoc on his neighborhood. And while working alongside him, I used to watch as he stole extra food from the coolers to cook and supply his black market clientele back in the park. And one day, while watching him with 50 grand worth of heroin, meth, pills, and tobacco products strapped around my torso underneath a back brace, an oversized prison shirt, and an apron unbeknownst to him, I asked, man, why won't you just go and ask for this food instead of stealing it and taking a chance on getting caught with it and running us both hot? And he said, because, not to pull the race card or anything, but I'm white and all the food stores are black. And I've learned that it is better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission, because if I ask for permission, I will be giving them a chance to tell me no. Whereas if I get caught and I ask for forgiveness, they will be more apt to forgive me than to give me permission. And we're thinking about his response in light of the contraband that I had strapped to my body, and how if I was to ask for permission to have my drug mules bring it to me, I would more likely than not be told no. I told him, you know what, that makes sense. And I told him to just don't get caught up and get me caught up. And he said, I'm not, and he never did. Fast forward, some time passed, and I found myself at a maximum security cell brainstorming upon ways to make money being restrained. And when I came up with the idea to prank people on the outside with a metaphorical escape to bring attention to my book, Saturated by Poetic Artillery, ISBN 978-1-947-035-35-5, that is available online at Amazon, Kindle, Walmart, Books, Million, Barnes & Noble, and everywhere else books are sold. I asked myself, how would I do it with people in place opposing my every efforts to capitalize in an environment that was meant to keep me down? And the answer that I came up with was without permission. And ever since then, I've been living life without permission. And to learn more about me, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel at Romarcus Echoes and my podcast at First General. And you can always write me at Romarcus Echoes, TDOC number 441514, address 7475 Cockwood Bean Boulevard, Nashville, Tennessee 37243. And to support me to where you can hear more of me, you can always put money on my books at jpay.com. That's the letter J, P-A-Y.com. Straight up. Until next time, stay up. Peace.